It's been one of the most fascinating exhibitions, actually. It's the first time, I think, in the art gallery where we have engaged with every visitor, and all the visits lasted for longer than half an, people were in the gallery for about an hour or something. And we really engaged and discussed all the images, and, everybody expressed their opinions on terms of where do they stand in politics, and, how did they feel about what's happening with Donald Trump, what's going on with Brexit. So it really opened a fascinating discussion, and it's the first time I've met lots of people, and I found it very successful in that way. Where previous exhibitions, people just visited the gallery and didn't say a word. We didn't know whether they understood anything about the work or not, but they came 5 minutes, looked around, and left. So for me, it's been really eye-opening to host this show, because it's done what we wanted to do in the art, which is engaging in a dialogue with other people. I find it incredible how people, without engaging or knowing what's going on here, have been able to come out and speak about things they don't know, and fabricate their own truths and spread these lies, so-called truths, into the world, and other people believe these things, and then it becomes an enormous amount of lies. So I think it's very important that people start thinking and start engaging with what's going on, and find out the information and try to understand what's happening instead of just presume. That I think that's very important. And I'm seeing this week, I'm seeing an immense amount of misinformation going around. Advertise this event on Facebook, as we advertise all of our events in the same platform. It's always been on Facebook. When I first advertised this, I immediately got messages of hate saying, why am I hosting racist and homophobic people? So I already received quite a lot of abuse in August, and then I decided to make the event private. So I only invited the people that were friends with the gallery on Facebook, and that's the people that attended the talks in the end. So it wasn't a secret. It was open to the public on Facebook, but then it became private after having received abuse. So I haven't been able to leave my house for 5 days. I've received lots of threats. My gallery has been sprayed with swastikas and hate speech. My neighbors are a bit scared. The avalanche of hate has been immense, and obviously it's quite frightening for us to be in this position at the moment. So no, I feel quite worried about our future and about our gallery. Well, what's happening with the gallery at the moment, I'm recording all of this information, and for me it's inspiring to make a show about the reaction of the left to this kind of thinking, So I would like to maybe put everything online, as I'm doing, so people can then access this information and realize how lies were spread and what was the reaction of the public to misinformation. So I think what's happening now is actually very powerful, and it could itself become a new exhibition.